Just the News and our very own John Solomon released some big news regarding January 6th, Paul, something we had talked about when it all went down.
Oh, yeah.
We've been talking about it for the last, however many years it is now, for 4 years.
Wow.
4.5 years at this point.
Where'd that go?
The FBI finally acknowledged that it had not 25, maybe a little bit more than that. They're not sure. A lot of times we got the answer of 0. Turns out they were off by just a little bit. 274 plainclothes agents in the massive crowds on January 6th in front of the Capitol, more than 4.5 years after questions were first raised about the level of FBI involvement that day. A senior congressional source said the number is not necessarily a surprise, since the FBI often embeds counter-surveillance personnel at large events. And again, it's all in the wording. That's from the FBI. They're plainclothes agents. We don't know about their human sources or their intelligence assets.
By the way.
It's all you got to dice it all up.
Yep.
Plus, of course, remember the FBI is not the only intelligence agency we have. You also had the Capitol Police that were involved, who a lot of their officers were saying they were duped into what they did as well, right, Paul?
Without a doubt. And we also know the CIA has got their hand in everything. We also know that, like you said, human assets. We also know black operatives are always highly paid to incite and to kind of force agendas. And we talked about this the day after it happened. The first thing I said was, this is a false flag attack. None of this here looks like MAGA. This here looks exactly like the MO of Antifa, MBLM, and all these agent provocateurs. It's been these false flags have forced more agendas than really any other thing that goes on in the deep state, statecraft apparatus.
First off, the AP said there were 10,000 people at that Trump event, and 2,000 went into the Capitol. That's what they said. The 2009 Super Bowl had 200 FBI agents there. 200 FBI at the Super Bowl. Look at the numbers.
Yeah, look at the
almost
number difference.
300 at this event, and there were only 2,000 that actually went in. And we were talking last night about this, and I think the number's way higher. I think we are more like 500, 600.
Well, I believe there's estimates there were 1,200 human assets as well.
There you go.
That makes sense.
Right.
So that puts it around 1,450 or 1,500, and that doesn't even include the D.C. police, and it doesn't include the Homeland Security. It doesn't include other agencies. I'm assuming it was at least 2,000 to 2,500 agitators.
Kevin was there.
Wait, I could have gotten paid to go?
Yeah.
And you'd have been protected.
Yeah, I've been duped.
You missed another paycheck, brother.
Damn it.